Hello! Welcome to another week of Safe for Work, SFW. I'm your host, Brandon Cole Beswick, and thank you for joining me on this adventure. Now, I know what you're asking. Brandon, what is this? What's gonna go on? Is this hour long or what? Calm down! All right? It's a 10-minute show where I explain fun things about anything, really. This is where we go onto Wikipedia, we hit the random article button, and we let slip the dogs of hell. And we do a little riffing, we do a little joking, and I try to make you laugh. So let me first just start with two things I always start off the top of the show with. I am, first off, very dyslexic, like severely dyslexic. So much so that I was once in writing enforcement class, right? That's a fun thing to take. Anyway, it's led me to this point where I feel like I need to, get in front of things and start to read to a camera, to people, to get better at reading aloud, because I understand the words, I just can't say or spell them. So, that's the first thing you need to know. Second thing you need to know is, although this show is completely random, we go through random articles and do some random riffing. The first subject we always start with is crows. Why, Brandon? Why crows? You're very pushy, viewer, but I'll tell you why. Because they're God's creature. They're beautiful. They're smart. They fly. They talk to each other. They like us, kind of. I love crows, and I hope you will too when this is all done. So let's dive in. I got the crow page up. Let's pick a crow. How about the Bismarck crow? I like this. Ooh, no picture. Very mysterious. I like that in a crow. Okay, the Bismarck crow, Corvus insularis, is a species of crow found in the Bismarck archipelago. It was considered by many authorities to be a subspecies of the Teresian crow, but is now treated as a distinct species. Wow, this is the least amount about crows that we have on here so far. That's got to be a big thing to go from being part of some crappy crow group to being your own species. Big ups to the Bismarck crow. Love you. If we can get you on the show, so can we talk to our bookers? Is that... I'm getting a no. Anyway, let's get to the first random article. Here we go. Tahia, California. Tahia, or Tahia, is a former Selenian settlement. Settlement in Monterey County, California. It was located near the site of San Antonio Mission. Its precise location is unknown. Is this the beginning of Goonies? Are we in Goonies? This is Goonies. Goonies. Oh, okay, neat. That's it. Keep it tight, Tahia, California. Okay, let's see. Next random article. List of banks in Laos. Now, some of you might be saying, Brandon, this isn't fun or interesting. I argue to you wrong. It is fun and interesting because next time someone's just rambling about some TV show that no one in the break room's ever heard of, why don't you be like, hey, did you know the central bank is the Bank of Laos, PDR? They'll say, what? What central bank of what? Laos! Yeah, the central bank is the Bank of Laos. About PDR, of course. And you will all of a sudden jump all those other idiots at your job in line for that promotion. You'll say, who do I thank? Who do I thank for this? Me. You thank me. Send me an email. Look it up. You can reach me at BrandonColeBeswick.com. There's a contact me portion. Just go ahead and wing me one. All right. Let's see. Let's get that next random article popping. Woo! That's a tongue twister. That's a twister of the tongue. Meterophoria pelleti. Hit it again, Beswick. Meteorophora petaloti. Home run! All right. It is a species of plant in the family of Anaceae. Anonaxy. It is native to Vietnam. The botanists who first formally described the species were named Arano Wisorila and Richard Sanders. Woo, Dick Sanders, helping me out, because these other names have been woof over my head. The botanist who formally described the species named it in honor of the French botanist Paul Alfred Pelot, who collected the holotype specimen that they examined. Let's get a little description of it, because you want to understand what a metaphoria petality. God damn it, Brandon. Wake up. You're an idiot. No. You pull your... Let's do this shit. Okay, it is a tree reaching in 8 meters in height. That's a lot of meters. Its branches have lenticels. It is a porous tissue consisting of cells with large intercellular spaces in the peridium. That's the part between your wiener and your butthole. Let's get out of this. We should pull up. Okay, next random article. The 1960 European National Cup squads. All right, here are the squads. Well, first off, we have the Czechoslovakian squad. Go Czech. The French squad. Oui, oui, j'allais France. The Soviet Union. Yugoslavia. I played Risk. I know these places. Golly. And it's a genuine breakdown of all of the people. Well, as interesting as this would be just to riff on through, I think we've come to a wall with this one. So let's go ahead and hit that random baby. Rosa Lai Johannesson. She was a Swedish-Mexican painter whose work is recognized with membership in the Salon de la Plástica Mexicana. Ooh, they don't have a birth year. That's interesting. And she died in 2004. So I get not having a birth year like pre-1910, but how is that possible if you died in 2004? That's also very like privileged world of me to say, to be like, yeah, if you're born in a major country, when can't you tell me? But let's see. Okay, so Rosa Lai Johnson was born in Sweden, so even more so. At an unknown date, she first studied painting in her hometown in the 40s with government support. What does that mean? And the government just like knocked on her door, was like, listen, we need your help. It was very like Avengers style. She got approached at the end of a movie about art by Samuel L. Jackson with an eye patch and was like, we have a mission. It involves shading. Bum, 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 I hope you like my riff. That's a solid riff. A+. Her first major collective exhibit was also government sponsored. What is up with this? How do you get sponsored by the government to do art? I mean, I'm not a big fan of Trump, but do you need a comedy sponsor? I wouldn't really go. I think I'd get booed everywhere they put me if that wouldn't work. I'd be like, I'm soft and I like things that make me giggle. They'd be like, get off the stage! We hate you! You can always check me out, BrandonColeBeswick.com, open for bookings. All right, we got time for one more article. Let's do this thing. 2011 UST Growling Tigers men's basketball team. The 2011 UST Growling Tigers men's basketball team representing University of Santo Thomas in the 74th season of the University Athletic Association of the Philippines. The men's basketball tournament for the school year 2011 to 2012 began on July 10th of 2011, and the host for this season was Ateneo. All right. I love that basketball has become a world sport. It really, I grew up playing football, love football, actually have not watched it this year very much at all, and it's been liberating. I feel like when I tell that to people, it's like when people are like, I'm 90 days sober. That's how it feels, which makes me very worried that football is a cult. But I like that basketball is like, it's like it's soft, it's beautiful. You don't have to watch all of the games. You can just kind of poke your head in and enjoy it. Everyone who plays is unbelievably athletic. It's just, it's a smaller grouping of people that play at every level. It's fascinating. Anyway, this has been Brandon Sells the NBA to non-NBA fans. If you do end up liking the NBA, don't forget to fill out the survey that lists me as your reference. I do get 10 NBA bucks back on that. Bits! I'm doing bits! All right. You guys, we've come to the end of our show. Like that. Just talking about the Philippine Basketball League and the NBA. And I just want to say thank you for hanging in there and listening to me be a complete psychopath. If you have any comments, suggestions for the show, please leave them below. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the view. I hope you have a wonderful day. I've been Brandon Cole Beswick. You can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as well as at BrandonColeBeswick.com. I do stand-up all over Richmond, Virginia, and Virginia in general. So don't be shy. Give me a shout. I'd love to talk to you. And until next time, see ya. Bye.